In this video, we are going to see how to add signed documents details from Zoho Sign to Google Sheets. So let's say that you are using Zoho Sign to digitally sign your documents online, and every time there is a new document signed, so the entire information regarding the name of the document and the name of the recipient, etc. should become a part of your Google Sheet, which is here a spreadsheet, or you can use any other spreadsheet. Now, how can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate these two applications, and automatically every time a new document is signed, the information will become a part of this Google Sheet. Now, you can use Pabbly Connect for the same. Here, your trigger application would be Zoho Sign and your action application would be Google Sheets. How can you do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen. In this video, I'm going to show you when we have hundreds of documents out for signature, it becomes really difficult to keep a track of the ones getting signed and who is signing what. So this integration that we are going to work on is going to help us to handle such situations. What is going to happen here? Every time a document is signed, automatically the information of the signed document would be added in a Google Sheet as a new Zoho. Now let's see, as soon as I click on finish, you can see that you have signed this document. We have received this message. Now I'm going to take you to my Google Sheet, and here you can see that the entire information of the document, the signed document, is here. The recipient's name, email address, document name, signing status and signing time. Now exactly to understand how we have done this, let's first go and type the URL pabbly.com/connect. As we do that, it has taken us to the landing page of our software. Now here on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, then you have to click on this tab, sign up. It will not take more than 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So since I already have an account here, I'm going to click on sign in. Once done, here I'm going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect. Now here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is that every time a document is signed, so the entire information should become a part of the Google Sheet that I have created. So I'm going to name it as Zoho Sign Google Sheets integration, and now let's click on create. As soon as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two very important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire integration works. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Basically, action is the response of our trigger application. So now here my trigger application would be Zoho Sign. Let's click on this. And now the trigger event. This is the event that will make our workflow start. And here we are going to go for document signed. Basically, when a document has been signed or approved by one of the recipients, then only this workflow will start. So let's click on this. And now let's click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Zoho Sign account. For this, I'm going to click on add new connection and then connect with Zoho Sign. I have already logged into my Zoho Sign in account. I'm going to take you there to understand the domain. Now here you can see zoho.com. This is the domain. Going back to Pabbly Connect, here we are going to write the same, and then let's click on save. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to authorize. So I'm going to click on accept. And now here you can see that the authorization has been successful. Once this is done, let's click on save and send test request. As soon as we do that, it is asking us to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the response. So we are going to now go to Zoho Sign, and here I'm going to click on send for signatures. As soon as we do that, here we have to upload a document from computer. Let's click on this. And let's say that this is the new contract that I wish to be uploaded. I have selected this, clicked on open, and here you can see that it is getting uploaded. So once done, let's come down, and here we have to add the recipient. So first of all, I'm saying add me. So this is the email address, the name. Now here you have got different options. So do you want the person to sign or receive a copy, in-person signer, approval, etc. So I want to sign. Then we have email address, email plus SMS, so let it be email. Here again we have got different language options. Now this particular thing is a private note. So do you want to share a private note with the person who is doing this? For example, here I can write, "Hi Ashi, please connect as you sign this document." So you can write personal messages like this. I've clicked on save. Then here we have recipient's authentication. So you can also do this through email OTP, SMS OTP, etc. So I'm going to just close this, and here you have plus sign, which is going to help you to add more recipients. Now once this is done, let's click on continue. And this is the contract. So this is a new joining contract, and here what I'm going to do is I have to select the fields. So let's say this is the signature field. So I want one field over here and another field I need here. Once this is done, let's click on send. So here again it is asking me to verify the number of fields added for each recipient and confirm. So this is absolutely right. We have added 2 fields. Let's click on save and sign. So here you can see that the document has been submitted. Now we have to sign this document. I'm going to click on this box. I confirm that I have read and understood the electronic record and signature disclosure and consent to use electronic records and signatures. Let's click on agree and continue. Here we have to provide the signature. So this is my signature. Once done, let's click on finish. So here we can see that you have signed this document. We have received this message. Going back to Pabbly Connect, here we can see that we have received the API response. So we have received the request name, which is a new contract. These are the customers or the owner's details, the email address. This is the modified time. As I come down again, here we have the recipient's name and email address. And then this is the action time. When was the document signed? So this is the action time. And then we have the activity, which was document signed successfully. Once this is done, now I wish that this information should become a part of my Google Sheets. So I'm going to click on this, select the application Google Sheets. Let's click on this. Once done, the action event. Here the action event would be to add new row. Let's click on connect. Again, Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Google Sheets account. Let's click on add new connection and connect with Google Sheets. Here we have to choose an account. So I have chosen the account. Once done, let's proceed by clicking on continue, and here we can see that the authorization is successful. So once this is done, see it has automatically selected the spreadsheet Zoho Sign details. There was only one particular sheet there, which is details, so it has also captured the same. Now we have to map this data. Mapping basically means that I already have received this information in my previous step. I'm just going to retrieve it over here. So let's click on this. Click on step 1, and here I'm looking for name of the recipient, which is here Ashi Rai. Let's click on this. Then we have the email address. Again, let's click on this, go to step 1, and this is my recipient's email address. Document name. So let's click on this, go here, and again I'm going to type name, and this is the document name, new contract. Then we have the signing status. So here if I type status, so this is the action status which is signed, and then the signing time. Now I have received the time in a different format. So first I'll have to change the format of the time. For this I'm going to go up, add another action step, which is a feature by Pabbly known as date time formatter. So for this I'm going to click on action event format date with time zone. Let's click on this, click on connect. Once done, I have to map the date. So I'm going to go to step 1, and if I take you down here, this is the request action time. Let's click on this, and then the from format. This format is known as timestamp and millisecond, and then the to format here would be date, month and year. Then from time zone. So let's say that I want it from UTC to UTC itself. You can always change it as per your preference, and let's click on save and send test request. So here you can see that we have received the information. Now I'm going to again quickly go down. First click on save. So now I'm going to again go to step 3, and here I'm going to map the information. So see, the recipient's name is here, email address, document name, signing status, and now the signing time. For this I'm going to go to step 2, and this is my signing time. Let's click on save and send test request. And here you can see that we have received the API response. Now to understand if we have received the response, I'm going to take you to the Google Sheet that we have created. And yes, here you can see that the name, email address, document name, signing status and signing time is well mentioned over here. We also have to check this in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Zoho Sign and go to Zoho Sign Home. So once we are here, I'm going to click on send for signatures, upload from computer. And this time, let's say it is work report 2. Let's click on open. As soon as we do that, here we have to add the recipients. Let's say that I wish to add myself. Once done, we are going to go down, click on continue. And here we have the document right in front of us. So I'm going to go down and here I'm going to add the signature. So I'm going to take this, drag it and drop over here, then click on send. As soon as I do that, let's click on save and sign. And here we can see that the document has been submitted and signed. So once this is done, let's click on this and then agree and continue. And here this is my sign and now I'm going to click on finish. So as soon as I've done that, what should happen? This information of my signed document should become a part of my Google Sheet. So now I'm going to take you to my Google Sheet. Here we can see that yes, we have received the information, all the information regarding the signed document. So we have the recipient's name, email address. Here we have the document name, the signing status and signing time. This basically means that our entire integration process is a success. So now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect and quickly understand the entire process. Here, our trigger application was Zoho Sign, where the trigger event was document signed. The action application here was Google Sheets, where we had chosen the event as add new row. We had also added one feature by Pabbly, which is date time formatter. Here we had formatted the date along with the time zone. I hope this is very much clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow. The workflow that we have worked on is there in the video description. Also, you can clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any suggestion or advice, you can always write to us. I hope this was helpful. To watch more such videos, you can always subscribe to our channel, which is there on YouTube. If you have any queries, you can write to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to know our pricing plans, then you can visit us at this particular site. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe if you have liked this video.